Yeah, in a mask.
Well, we're already live, so why don't we kick it off with a little bit of an intro video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is Aussieverse, baby, and the die is cast. It is the January previews for collected editions, something that we are very passionate about here at Aussieverse. I am OmniBeau, joined by Sharif, SingleIssue Steve, and oh my God, has hell frozen over. That is right. The gentleman that I have been trying to get on the show for oh so long has randomly just said, hey, I'm free, and that is Mr. Rob from Rob's Fat Stax. How you going, dude?
I am ecstatic to be here with you, Mr. OmniBeau, because you know that I always really do want to be on this channel. I'm a lazy bastard.
Yeah,
you know, and it's okay for me to ask you guys to come and adjust your schedule to me, but God damn it, America.
We appreciate it, mate. Greatly appreciate it.
For those that do not know Rob's Fat Stax, then I implore you to go check out his channel, because not only does it have a nice, honest, positive community of comic book aficionados and lovers, but Rob, as you can tell from his background, is an absolute legend and an absolute collector when it comes to key issue books. Rob, is there anything that you want to plug about your own channel or get the Aussieverse people to understand about what it is that you provide to the YouTube community?
I can make it real quick and simple. It's about collecting. I'm not in, you know, occasionally there's stuff in there about, you know, reviews on different products and stuff and whatnot that kind of tangent to collecting, but it's mostly me opening up books that I collect, that I'm collecting, and talking about the stories of me getting those books. And then on Saturdays, doing our collector showcase show where we have different collectors come on the show and showcase off some of the books that make up their collection. That's the focus of the channel. It's not about spec. It's not about any other crazy drama that goes on, just collecting comics, with the added benefit that everything that we do on the channel from a monetary standpoint, from the ad revenue, from the channel membership to all the merch and all the other stuff, is my channel's monetization 100% goes to support Comics Curing Cancer, which is the charity that I spearhead along with Mark, Legion of Comics, and DJ Links, raising money for the American Cancer Society. So that membership and all that money helps us to fund our shipping costs that allows us to ship globally at no cost, so that people from around the world can participate during our auctions, get themselves some amazing books, support an amazing cause, and not have to pay $1 billion in shipping to get that stuff from the US to Australia.
Amen, brother. Amen. And I will now go from Rob to something that rhymes with amen. It is a person that I've also been wanting to get onto the channel for a little while now, and it is the sexiest voice in all of YouTube with the luscious flowing hair. His name is Iman, and from now on, it's his show.
What it do? What it do? Bo. Thanks for having me on here, man. I'm super big. This is huge. There's a lot of me on this screen, man. That's crazy. Good morning, afternoon to our friends in Australia. Evening, man. It's almost tomorrow for Rob and I. It's insane.
It is.
Well, good evening, fellas. How's everyone doing?
I was going to say, Steve, Sharif, have you met Iman before?
No, I have not. I'm excited to find out more.
Sharif, Steve, my name is E-Man. I help out with comics, and I talk about nerdy stuff also.
Pleasure to meet you, mate.
Eddie lives just up the road from me.
Rob's like a 30-minute drive from me.
Christina, thank you very much for joining us as normal. Welcome in, everyone. Remember to spread the love and hit the thumbs up, you beautiful, beautiful person. Nathan, thank you very much, dude. We have Vanders. Yo, what up, fellas? What up with you? Holy shit, it's Rob. That's right. Nick May says, hey, team. Bit of strange afternoon all. Christina sharing that link. Love. Go right there to join Rob's Fat Stax. KJB, g'day fella. Javier. Hey, all. Matt. Hey, guys, from the womb to the tomb, motherfucker. Nick May also says, make some drama tonight. Well, no, positive drama anyway. Phantom evening, guys. And Christina, yes, that is right. The comics curing cancer. And E-Man right there is his link too. We have one more comment from Claudia. Oh, my God, we have E-Man's voice now. Yes, we do. Finally,
yes, we do, Claudia. Good evening. How are you doing this evening, Claudia? Hope everything's going well for you.
Okay, I might need to kick you out of the show because she might break up with me.
I mean, I can definitely tone it down. So, on issue 4 of Superman in page 26, right? And when Superman would.
That was very well done. So tonight,
suddenly I feel mocked. No.
Which side, Rob? Because you have the voice too. You know, I mean, like I think Rob's got an amazing radio.
Well, when Bo kicked off that introduction, to be honest, I'm sorry, man. I thought he was introducing Steve the Voice White, and right up until he said luscious hair, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm wrong.
No, Steve does have a fantastic voice there, Steve.
When you make your name the Voice,
ooh, I don't know. I didn't make them. Hold on, wait. I didn't give myself that moniker.
No. He did though. He gave
him. Yeah, Steve. Yeah,
he had the cojones, if you will. Yeah. To name himself the Voice.
He's got a luscious voice at that too.
Hey, one of my greatest contributions to the Mad Spidey weekly segment is when E-Man said something that I thought was very, very sexy and hot, and I said that needs to be clipped right now, and it was, and it has been used in the show ever since then. And I've been waiting for Spidey to send it to me so that we can use it on Aussieverse. E-Man, do you remember what you said? Give it a go.
Was it? Oh my.
Definite shades of George Takei.
Any minute now, my girlfriend's gonna text me like, "Shut up! It's 11:08 at night. What are you doing?"
Well, you can tell her that you were on the Aussieverse show where we go through the previews for January for collected editions. Before we do get into that, we do want to say a big, massive thank you to what we call our 4 lifers. These are our paid members of Aussieverse, and as we love you guys and thank you so much. But if you are a subscriber, or even if you're not, please remember that the best way to support Aussieverse is just by liking the videos and subscribing to the videos. The last thing we do want to say is that we are sponsored by Comic Bookaroo, Australia's #1 online comic book store. Let's get the plugging out of the way.
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of Aussieverse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
I was feeling that beat. That beat was just.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was great. I loved it. Brought me back to my raver days, man. Shoot.
Many issues, Matt. Sadly, it has nothing to do with comics.
Hey, just quickly, mate. Just want to give a shout out, Matt. I know your mum's been ill, mate. Hopefully, you've had some good news over the last week, bud. So, no need to put anything in the chat, but we're just thinking about you and your mum.
So let's go to Comic Bookaroo here where, okay, boys, for those that don't know, we go through these pages and we just simply discuss the collected editions that are on preview. So we do 1 page each, and if there's anything that you would like to highlight, anything that you would want to talk about, let us know, and we will take a moment and talk about them. Steve, please direct us into the right direction of the screen.
All right, here we go.
There you go. Good work, son. All right.
Thank you.
So we are here at Comic Bookaroo. This is the previews of January, and it is the graphic novels and trade paperbacks sorted alphabetically A to Z. We have the very first line here. Sharif, would you mind showing the boys how it's done?
Yep, sure, no worries. Just making sure that this is page 1. Otherwise, we're good to go. Starting off, we've got 100 Bullets Trade Paperback Volume 2. This is the 2025 edition. I am thinking maybe they've got more than 2 books covering the whole series. Maybe. Otherwise, it's going to be as thick as the Omni. Legacy of Violence Collection Trade Paperback from Mad Cave Studios. And then we've got A Song for You and I graphic novel, both in softcover and hardcover.
Say hardcover one more time. Just oh my.
For those of you who've been waiting for this to come back in print, here is your chance. Absolute Batman Dark Victory hardcover. This is next year's edition, so get on it. Otherwise, it'll be out of print again. And then we've got All In Saga. This introduces the new All In initiative. I think it covers a little bit of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, plus the All In Saga issue 1. And then we've got All the People I Have Been. Okay, hardcover from Ablaze, and Amazing Spider-Man Modern Era Epic Collections trade paperback coming home.
Let's take a look at what's in this all-in saga. This is the return of the Justice League, heralds the birth of the absolute universe, written by Scott Snyder, Joshua Williamson, Mark Waid, Tom King, Chip Zdarsky, and art by Dan Mora, Daniel Semper, Wes Craig, and George Jimenez. Amanda Waller's bid for control and ultimate power has failed. And through Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and the rest of the DC Universe heroes stand triumphant, they have learned a valuable lesson. They are better together than apart. You'd think you'd know that after 70 effing years. Forming a new Justice League Unlimited, the heroes usher in a new era of unity, just in time to face a returned, very different dark side. As the first blows land against the Lord of Apocalypse, shockwaves ripple across the DC universe and shake the very nature of its reality to the core. As the dust settles from this titanic battle, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and the League itself find themselves at new beginnings, collecting Absolute Power number 4, DC All-In Special number 1, Justice League Unlimited number 1, Batman 153, Wonder Woman 14, and Superman number 19. Is this up anybody's alley, or is this just some sort of DC cash grab?
I didn't read
I'd like it.
any of those, so I probably need to catch up. So it sounds great. I just like how you said Jorge Jimenez. That was a lot of stuff going on in there. That's beautiful. I'm pretty sure Jorge appreciated that.
And then we've got Armory Wars Trade Paperback Volume 2, Good Apollo. In Burning, what?
I'm Burning Star 4.
Yeah, I'm Burning Star 4 from Boom Studios. Akadi and the Lost Titan hardcover from Humanoids. The eye-watering price point. Art Wars graphic novel from Pow Pow Press, and Artists at Last trade paperback from Fantagraphics.
You'd have to think that Arcadia and Lost Titan must be a pretty big book for that price point.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're just making up.
We have polar bears in the snow fighting. It's an amazing graphic novel with words that you can read very fast.
It's in Braille.
Avant-Garde's trade paperback complete collection from Boom Avengers by Jet McKay, Volume 4, trade paperback featuring Storm. Electrifying. Avengers Epic Collection trade paperback Volume 12, Court Martial, and we've got Ant-Man in prone position getting arrowed. Baby Blue trade paperback from Fantagraphics.
We call that
That Avengers cover. That Avengers cover makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. If Ant-Man actually got fired on an arrow, he would splat. That's just dumb.
Why would he splat?
Well,
Can't he just hold on?
No, he's safe.
No,
He's wearing that helmet.
Oh, you reckon that helmet's gonna...
What happens
at
is he
that
gets
speed?
projected while he's small, and then upon getting close to the target, he then enlarges.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Hawkeye's just a pervert. He just wanted that rear view of.
He just wanted to
Ant-Man.
give
That's it.
Ant-Man
He
the
just wanted
shaft. Yeah,
He
exactly.
just wanted that. He wanted the from behind look. That's that. He's just a pervert.
And meanwhile, Ant-Man would say, "No, I just want the tip."
Are we in the right time slot for this? Is this still kids' time in Australia?
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
wait, hold
fine.
on. Over there it is.
I'm
Yeah, I
talking
get it.
about the arrow. Those are official. The tip of the arrow and the shaft of the arrow. Those are official, correct names. I don't know what you're reading into this. I'm just talking about correct archery terms as an archery instructor. Actually,
He's not wrong, you know.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No,
I know I'm not wrong. I'm a licensed archery instructor. I know.
As a matter of fact, that whole line just made me quiver.
There you
I've
go.
learned- I've
Oh,
learned so
Steve.
much about you, Rob. You're a licensed archery director.
All right, let's let these guys continue to string us along.
That's very cool.
Batman, the 2022 series. This is Volume 5, The Dying City hardcover. And then the soft cover as well. Batman and Robin Trade Paperback Volume 2. Batman vs. Robin. This is the Grant Morrison run. And the next one is what I'm going to get. Batman Full Moon hardcover. This is a black label book. It should collect the 4 issues. I am hoping that this has the glow in the dark dust jacket as well.
It will not. Why would you think they'd print a glow in the dark dust jacket for a collected edition? There's no way.
They did the glow in the dark for the single issues, so why not?
Yeah, that's the single issues. They won't do it for a collected edition. God, you're dreaming, mate.
Sharif, have you actually read any of that run?
No. No.
No, me neither. I'm hanging out to read more. Or read some of
Yeah.
it. What about anyone
Well,
else?
just wait for Sharif to buy it, and then he doesn't like it, and you can just buy it off him, Steve.
Nice.
Moving along, Batman and the Bold. Batman and the Brave. No, Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Out of the Darkness. 3 times the charm. And then Besties graphic novel, Volume 1, Prank War, both in soft and hardcover. Bhima and Hanuman trade paperback, The Sons of Vayu, The Wind Go.
Hey, I'm glad you said it and I didn't, because I would have butchered that.
I think Sharif butchered it.
And now we're up to page 2. So we're going to go from Aussieverse to brand new person on the channel. Rob, would you please lend your expertise to this page?
Why, certainly. We have Rex Libris, the big book of Rex Libris, that is, the trade paperback version. Birds of Prey, Hero Hunters. Yeah, see, this is how you do it. Just like that. Black Cloak trade paperback, Volume 2. And Black Widow, Modern Era Epic.
By the way,
trade paperbacks.
By the way, I really like Black Cloak. I'm reading that one for sure. Like, I'm not
Oh,
caught
really?
up, but no, I really enjoy Black Cloak.
Why? Tell me about it.
It's, it's a little bit of a detective story. There's a prince that's involved, and there is this whole land that's ran by magic, and they found out what the magic is coming from, and they're using the lives of like these little animals to energize like their little city. So there's this whole detective story behind it. It's if you like detective and fantasy and kind of cutesy too, Black Cloak, I'm not gonna lie, it caught my attention. I think it's by
Eisner
Stephanie
nominated.
yeah, and I think it's Stephanie Williams who wrote it.
Kelly Thompson, it says.
That's what I said. Kelly Thompson, I believe. Stephanie.
All right,
Kelly.
cool.
No.
Well, that's on my radar now.
Get going, Bo.
Rob?
Yeah, no, I was waiting for it to get up on my side of the pond here. It was still scrolled down. Blake and Mortimer complete collection hardcover. The Blake and Mortimer complete collection in trade paperback with variant covers. We like that one to switch it up a little bit. Blood Hunt Red Band hardcover collection and Bloodshot Unleashed hardcover.
I'm very curious to hear the feedback on the Blood Hunt Red Band hardcover, because when Marvel released those Blood Hunt Red Band single issues, they were told that they would never be collected, and this is the only way you could get them, which is why people started to buy them.
Ooh.
And now there's a hardcover of it, which is a bit of a
So
slap
they
in
lied.
the face. Yeah, bit of a slap in the face.
So does that mean like somebody like you who likes to prefer to collected editions, who got told that and then went out and probably then potentially bought those floppies because you said, well, damn it, that's the only way I can get it. They're not going to do it. How does that make you feel?
Pretty angry.
Screw you, Marvel.
What was that, Sharif?
Screw you, Marvel.
I personally didn't get the single issues because I was lucky enough to read the first one digitally, and I compared it because another channel, Dom of X, compared the Red Band with the normal version of the first issue, and there really wasn't that much difference. Like, for example, at the end of the first issue, Doctor Strange gets stabbed in the normal edition, where in the Red Band, Doctor Strange pretty much gets ripped in half. And even though that sounds like much of a difference, it wasn't enough for me to just buy the single issues of something. But I don't know, man. It's like I feel like this is going to make their Red Band sales go down now, because what if I did buy those single issues just because you couldn't get them later on? Well, now we know that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, you should have read it, Robin.
Also for that row, Blake and Mortimer, Volume 1 is in hardcover and Volume 2 is in trade, but they've got the same price. So
that's because if you look, it also says the hardcover is Volume 1, while the trade paperback is Volume 2.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They're both different formats, but same price. Usually the soft covers are a little bit
less expensive,
cheaper.
but it's newer,
Cheaper.
so they're saying, haha.
So they're saying,
Ooh.
all right, Robert.
All right. Bristol Mouth, Cove Horror. Trade paper coming out March. Chrononauts Library Edition, or Chrononauts Library
Chrononauts.
Edition. I'm not sure. Chrononauts, there you go. Cold Hard Cash.
Ooh.
Trade paperback, Volume 1. Martha Cheney Escapade. And then Conan Barbarian Origin Omnibus Direct Market Edition.
Looking
Has
forward to that
any-
Chrononauts.
What's that, Sharif?
No, I'm just looking forward to that Chrononauts Library Edition.
I was going to say, what is that?
I think that's Mark Millar's work coming over to Dark Horse. I think it covers 6 issues.
All right,
Two
who can
over
read
two
this? Who can read this in an exciting voice?
Astronauts have already conquered space. Now the Chrononauts are about to conquer time, with the whole world watching on live television. A satellite is blasted back through time, beaming hazy pictures home to the present day from the American Civil War. Now it's time for the first manned mission as Chrononauts Corbin Quinn and Danny Riley step back into the past on live TV, with the whole world watching with bated breath. But, of course, it all goes wrong, and they find themselves lost in the time stream, and time itself is running out. This book also contains Corbin and Danny's second adventure, the time blasting into the future and discovering why the human race has never been invaded by time travelers. This story is about the professor who taught the boys everything, and his terrible secret is jaw-dropping. Brought to you by the superstar creative teams of Mark Millar and Sean Gordon Murphy. Chrononauts was an enormous hit and bought by Netflix for a live action adaptation. This is for mature audiences only.
Well, that's not us.
Well done, Rob. Well done. That was great.
Sean Gordon Murphy on the art. That sounds amazing.
Actually, the synopsis actually does make it somewhat interesting.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I read the whole
almost-
Blonde Heart series with every tie-in, and it was totally meh. Yeah, and it was KJB. It was, dude.
All right. Well, Conan the Barbarian Origin Omnibus Regular Edition Volume 6 is on its way out. Convert trade paperback. Criminal trade paperback. I don't know why I was going to call it Criminal Toilet Paper. Volume 4. Bad Night New Printing. And Damaged People trade paperback.
E-Man and Rob, have you guys read Criminal?
No, I haven't. I've heard good things about it, though.
It is amazing. It is amazing. When it comes to breath, Beau is the master of bait. I think. Oh, Darkroom 2. Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Wait for me to read it.
Yeah, sorry.
Just for you, just because of that, I'm going to go right to left. DC Finest Superboy, the super dog from Krypton. DC Finest Events 0 Hour Crisis in Time, Part 2. Day of the Dead Girl, trade paperback, Volume 1. And Volume 2, the hardcover of The Dark Room.
Have any of you guys read Dark Room?
I just read Dark Room just now.
How what? Bastard. I bought the book recently and I haven't read it yet, but I didn't know there was going to be a sequel, so I'm going to have to buy it now, assuming that I really like the first one.
Yeah, I was actually waiting for that to come out before I get Volume 1.
I do love that everybody's jumping on it. We just got that Superman trailer drop, and now we got they timed their announcement of the release of the crypto collected edition here.
Yeah. Wait, hey, if you like crypto, here you go. $5.
DC Pride to the Furthest Reaches hardcover edition. The Deadpool Modern Era Epic Collect trade volume in Wade We Trust. Wow. The Modern Era Epic Collection. When the entire series, every issue has been a modern comic.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure exactly what that entails, but there you go.
I'm sold. I'll buy it.
Deadpool Team Up trade paperback. And Def Leppard's Hysteria trade paperback.
Oh, yes. Steve, you're going to get that one?
I'm going to pour some sugar on that.
Maybe.
Pour some sugar on that. There's been so many band and singer comics lately.
Yep, there has been. There's been a Bruce Dickinson one that's been floating around for a few weeks. So,
all right, keep it going, Steve. Keep it going, Steve.
Beautiful. Okay, we've got Deviant Trade Paperback Volume 2, Dino Poet Graphic Novel, Disney Fairies 4-in-1 Hardcover Volume 3, and 4-in-1 Hardcover Trade Paperback Volume 3. Moving on, we have, some asterisk stuff. Dogmatix and the Indomitables Hardcover Volume 2, Romans Go to the Dogs. And we've also got Dogmatix and the Indomitables Trade Paperback Volume number 2, Romans Go to the Dogs, followed by Domain Trade Paperback and Drumming Up an Appetite with Vinnie Paul.
Oh.
Who's Vinnie Paul?
I don't know.
I believe he is the drummer for Pantera.
Oh. Wow.
I might be wrong, but I think he is.
Is anybody going to get Domain by Chip Zdarsky?
Maybe.
I'm very tempted to because I love Chip Zdarsky.
Beautiful. All right, moving on. We have everyone really wants that book, don't they? June House Corino or Corino. There we go. I was correct. Thank you, KJ. Hardcover Volume 2, Earth X Trade Paperback. What have we got? Has anyone read any of the Deadpool Modern Epics or the issues they collect at least? How is it? Has anyone read it?
Yeah, I've read some of it, and some of it's pretty good, but some of it's a bit cheesy as well. You know, it is what it is.
Okay, so it's 50% good, 50% shit.
50% shit.
Correct.
So it's Deadpool.
Yes.
So he's on brand, is what you're saying. He's on brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He's kind of like Katy Perry. He's hot and he's cold. He's yes and he's no. Anyway, moving on. ElfQuest, Original Quest hardcover Volume 2, Forbidden Grove, Espada the Will of the Blade, trade paperback, coming out in May.
If people have not jumped onto Earth X in the past, dude, you've got to at least read that. Like, has anybody else got any opinions on Earth X?
Yep, love it. The follow-up, Universe and Paradise is a bit but
I loved the whole thing. Rob, have you ever read it?
Can't say that I have.
E-Man, have you ever read it?
No.
It is awesome. Every single page done by Alex Ross, and it is about the Watcher taking not X-23, that's Wolverine, X-51, Machine Man, and making Machine Man the new Watcher and going through all of the Earth's history on the Marvel Universe, where when this came out, even though it's already happened now in real comics, when this came out, it was the Inhumans released the Terrigen Mists on the whole Earth, and it's really cool. It's a really, really cool story.
And with the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, with the uproar of the female Silver Surfer, well, there you go. There it is, the female Surfer.
Good eye.
Oh, I didn't even see her.
Exceptional X-Men by Eve. L. Ewing trade paperback volume 1, Fall of the House of X, Rise Powers of X omnibus hardcover by Brooks. Sharif's a bit excited about that one. We've got Fall of the House of X, Rise Powers of X omnibus hardcover direct market variant as well. Sharif, which cover are you going to get?
Oh shoot, 3 covers. Maybe
you haven't get to the other one yet.
By Nakayama for this right.
Nakayama cover?
Nakayama? Out of all of those 3 covers, you're going to get Nakayama?
Wait, is that Nakayama or Nakaya?
Nakayama.
You know what
Nakaya.
it is, E-Man.
Do I? I'm just going off of the words are on the screen. That's all I'm doing.
Dude, that is like the third choice in my opinion. The first one is the this DM here. I think that's the best cover there is. Then after that is Mark Brooks.
Mark Brooks first.
Rob, I know you don't buy
You're
omnibuses,
disappointed
but
in
if you were
both.
going to, which cover would you get, sir?
Well, given that not only do I not buy omnibuses typically, and I don't buy or read X-Men, are any of them cheaper than the other? I mean, because I really don't have a dog in this fight.
Okay, so no, they're not cheaper than the other, and that's Rob agrees with me. Okay, moving on. E-Man, if you were going to grab one of these books, which one would it be?
You know what? For $157.95, I'd probably go get the single issues myself. But if you're forced,
No, don't forget E-Man. That's Australian dollars.
Wait,
so it's about $100. It's about $100 US.
Oh well, then I'll get all 3 then.
Mention that.
Just look at that
Just
roll
kidding.
baller,
Just
big
kidding.
baller go.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
I'm actually digging that second cover right there. You know, I was kind of like, yeah, all right, yeah, that one. I'm digging that one. I'd probably go middle, left, right as far as the order goes.
E-Man, don't ever say Bo's right. You'll never hear the end of it. For God's sake.
Good work. Everybody else.
This is gonna be my second screw you Marvel because they got me to get this.
I mean, Sharif, you have a choice, sir. You have a choice. There are choices in life. It's okay. It's okay. You've already given them the money. They
But they like how much you gave it to them the first time, so they want you to give them more.
You gave it to them the first time, and now they're going to give it to you the second time.
Correct. Twice up the tailpipe. Hope you enjoy it. Fantastic Four, North trade paperback volume 5, Aliens, Ghosts, Alternate Earth, Fantastic Four versus Galactus trade paperback. We've got Fierce.
That's a good looking cover.
Effed up fairy tale of Fed Up Princess. We won't say the language because it's a children's show. Flash Gordon Classic Collection hardcover volume 3.
I'm all in. Let's do it.
Excited about that
Flash
one,
Gordon. I love the old classic Flash Gordons and Buck Rogers stuff. that is my jam.
Okay, E-Man,
Yeah,
this is your time to sound like a movie trailer. Go for it.
Science fiction's most enduring icon, Flash Gordon, returns in newly restored editions, collecting his ongoing adventures on the mysterious planet Mongo. In this volume, the battle between Flash and the devious Ming the Merciless reaches its thrilling climax. But can Earth's fearless hero bring everlasting peace to a chaotic planet? Flash Gordon Classic Collection, Volume 3 reprints all of Alex Raymond's Sunday strips from January 19, 1941 to August 13, 1944, and includes an extensive essay examining his final years on the series by writer Doug Murray.
That's cool.
Well, that was awful. Absolutely awful with your inflections. I mean, the voice was fine, but your inflections and reading of it, of building suspense for a sci-fi adventure. Oh God,
Terrible.
awful.
I know.
Yeah.
I have to learn from you, Rob. I have to learn from you. You're the radio guy. I got to
Well, then,
take
show him
tips.
how it's done, Rob.
Pardon?
Show us.
Show him how it's done.
Oh. Science fiction's most enduring icon, Flash Gordon, returns in newly restored editions, collecting his ongoing adventures on the mysterious planet of Mongo. In this volume, the battle between Flash and the devious Ming the Merciless reach its thrilling climax. But can Earth's fearless hero bring everlasting peace to a chaotic planet? Flash Gordon Classic Collected, Volume 3 reprints all of Alex Raymond's Sunday strips from January 19th, 1941 to August 13th, 1944, and includes an extensive essay examining his final years by on the series by writer Doug Murray.
It's hard to argue that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
The loud golf clap for Rob. Remember, Rob.
right
Remember, Rob. Mimi's literally upstairs, like she's right here.
All I hear is
and she
excuses.
hears me. All right, she can hear everything I say. Rob's like, I don't want to hear excuses. I want to see
It's not even
results.
midnight yet. Tell her to suck it up.
It's not even tomorrow yet.
I do want to know what's in this Fantastic Four versus Galactus.
Classic.
Yeah, okay.
Classic one?
I thought so.
Yeah.
It's just some random issues. Fair enough.
That cover is dope, though. Like, I would like to get that, like on a 17 by 11 print. Yeah, that cover is really sick.
It is, but it's only 4 issues.
I'm just talking about the cover. I'm not gonna read it.
Sorry, 6 issues.
Oh, well, it's
No.
collecting. Oh, it's collecting the key right there, 48 through 50. So it's collecting your first appearances of Galactus right there. That's awesome in its own right.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
All right, moving on. Game Masters, the comic book history of role-playing games hardcover. That'll be interesting. Ghost Town graphic novel hardcover, and there's another cover for it as well. Going Under graphic novel. Classic run new cover. Cool.
All right. E-Man, this is your page, brother.
Ooh, it's my turn. All right. Goon Them Dead Don't Stay Dead trade paperback. Gromit's trade paperback. Brett Parson cover. Gromit's trade paperback direct market exclusive Brett Parson cover. And Hailstorm Hyde Manor hard cover.
Is anybody going to get Gromit's? Because I want to get it just because it's Rick Remender.
I'm just going to throw it out there as well. I think Hailstorm Hyde Manor is actually another banned comic.
Oh, is it?
Ah.
Yeah. It is, correct.
There you go. Man,
It's
they're
high.
pumping those up.
Yeah,
See, I
good band,
remember
great.
doing that. I remember doing those moves in grommets back in the 80s when my knees and my ankles were really good, right? That'd be like my ankles and knees can handle moves like that, man. I'm kind of reminiscing here.
No more moves like Jagger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy endings.
Can we all get one of those?
Graphic. Hold on, let me say that one more time. Happy endings graphic novel, hard bargain graphic novel, Heidi graphic novel, and Hellspawn complete collection trade paperback. Let's go ahead and talk about them happy endings right quick. Yeah. Hex Vets OGN The Night Tunnels hit trade paperback comp collection. Hourglass OGN House of Slaughter trade paperback volume 6. The Human Torch Burn trade paperback. I ate the whole world to find you. Injustice 2 Omnibus hardcover and Justice League A trade paperback book number 2.
Justice League A.
JLA trade paperback book 2.
Didn't realize we've got a Canadian here. Justice League A.
Justice League A.
Or Queenslander.
So you got Injustice League 2, 1 to 36. And Injustice Annual 1 to 2. I'm so confused whether I've actually read these in the past or not, because I have 2 Injustice omnibuses already.
Yeah, this is a follow up to that.
Injustice
What
2.
what I don't like is that there will be often series like Year Zero and Injustice and Masters of the Universe. So those 2 series, I am planning to put them together with Injustice 2 for my custom.
Okay, so that didn't help me at all. So cool, Sharif. Thanks for that.
So this
Cool
one,
story,
this one is not reflected anywhere. Unfortunately.
I feel like I'm talking to Mad Spidey. All right, keep going.
Kanga U Tests and Tournaments, a Wonder Woman graphic novel trade paperback, Kaya trade paperback book 4, Kid Venom Origins trade paperback, Kill Them All hardcover.
Kill them
That
all.
looks good.
I have
Which
a
one?
question.
Is that a Metallica comic? Just
That's
because
what I
we're
was
like on this
thinking too. I don't think it
band
is.
thing, right?
No.
No, well, I guess
No,
not.
just
The answer is no to
I,
that.
I'm really curious about this Kanga U. What did Wonder Woman? Is this Wonder Woman in Australia?
No, that's
Okay,
a
let's
legit question.
Is Jumper ready to hop into action? Wonder Woman's home. What? It is too. Oh my God. Wonder Woman's home island of Themyscira holds many surprises, the most adorable having floppy ears and long tails. Kangas are companions and partners of the Amazons, believed steeds and protectors of their bonded warriors. And on the island, a school exists to train the next generation of Kangas for the many battled and challenges of the future. And it's finally here. Bonding Day. We know that is something very, very different.
It's very different than Bondage Day.
Yeah, thank you very much. The long-awaited time where Amazons are matched up with newly trained Kangas to make the perfect pairs. This special event only happens once every 20 years, and this bonding day is unlike any other because this is the year where Princess Diana, the only teenager on Themyscira, there's a joke there somewhere, will choose a Kanga for the first time. Jumper has been trained hard to compete in the tournament of Kangas. Well, what is this crap?
I've never heard of Kangas on Themyscira until just now.
Thank you.
Do you know what it is? It's the
DC.
bloody Themyscirians doing cultural appropriation. Stop trying to steal our animals.
I mean, now
Bastards.
I'll admit that from what we've seen, Kangas are they're pretty fierce fighters. But
They'll
you
get,
know,
they'll get you.
I think what annoys me
I
is
hear
like-
kangaroos don't even like to be called kangas. It's very it's not appropriate. I'm
yeah, I
pretty
can't.
sure.
I find it
That's
interesting
right.
that Disney's using that term because every time I hear Kanga, I think of Winnie the Pooh, which of course is Disney, and therefore with but interesting.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever heard an Australian refer to a kangaroo as a kanga.
No.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you,
just
America.
did, but and
And also-
It's a derogatory term. Hey, Sharif, you kanga.
Also, there's no such thing as a koala bear. Not related to bears. Stop saying koala bear, people. It's a koala. That's it.
That's true.
And it's an emu and not an emu.
Really?
it's a what?
It's not an emu. I know you guys call it emu. It's an emu.
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 Emu. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people in the US call them emus.
Look, don't start
The letter E-
correcting the
it's the
United
letter
States
EMU.
in our
It's
mispronunciation
emu.
of everything
Correct.
in this world.
Correct,
Okay?
Rob.
It's
going
called
to-
English. It's English how the words are pronounced. There's a vowel, a consonant, a vowel. The first vowel says its name. That's it. Emu. Matter of fact, I have a set of emu steaks in the freezer right now.
They're not bad. They're actually all right.
Yeah, they're a little dry for me, but I'm still learning how to cook them. So
Going to Rob's
emus,
this
that's
weekend
good
for
to
some
know.
emu steaks. This was gonna happen. King Spawn trade paperback volume 6, Kirby's Lessons for Falling graphic novel, and the graphic novel in a hardcover. Night Terrors Omnibus hardcover. Ooh,
what did you call that?
hardcover. Night Terrors Omnibus hard.
Oh, I thought you called it the Homnibus.
Did I say hominy? Like hominy? Like
Yeah,
the
you said
corn?
like
Like what we use in
homnibus.
menudo?
I was like, wow,
It was flowing with the, it was a part of the night.
you're
Terrors
trying to be too fancy.
I
Got it.
was. I really was. Just trying to show off.
You're a
Oh,
victim of your own.
I am all the time.
Is anybody going to buy this big omnibus?
I'm really keen on getting that. I haven't read it, but I'm keen on getting it. It sounds really good.
Yeah. A lot.
That's a big Omni. I didn't mind it.
Is that going to be bigger than the Blackest Night Omni? Because that thing's freaking huge.
You'd have to
That's what she
count
said.
it. You'd have to count that in your own time, sir.
Oh, I hope you can do it live. Anyway,
Has everybody had a go?
Yeah.
you haven't.
All right. We have Kosher Mafia trade paperback from Mad Cave Studios. Lady Mechanica from Image Comics, volume number 8. Lakshmi hardcover, The Goddess of Good Fortune, and Lost Wardens tabletop RPG hardcover from Mad Cave Studios as well.
I definitely recommend Lady Mechanica. I mean, if you like steampunk type stuff, I mean, it's a fun read. I have a good mixture of actually collected editions and that I bought from Benitez himself, and they signed them all. And then been picking up the recent floppies, and it's just a fun series. Kind of a little this steampunk cyborg heroine. In this Victorian age era, it's just fun.
Oh, cool.
If you're into that type of stuff,
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, very cool. Last Wardens trade paperback and back into print. New edition, The Legion of Superheroes, the Curse Deluxe Edition. If you're into the Legion of Superheroes and you didn't have this book, then this is a one that you need to get. Paul Levitz, I just realized, is on the cover there. Is that the guy we're getting on the channel next month? The ex-president of DC Comics? Was he a writer as well? I don't know. Keith Giffen.
Great question.
And editor as well, I think.
Lost Sunday hardcover by Oni Press and Mark of the Fool, otherwise known as Mark
OmniBeau.
of the Steve. Voltomic by J.M. Clark. We also have, wow, that is a huge price point, but it is the Marvel Comics Library hardcover Incredible Hulk 1962 to 1966 from Cynation Comics. Damn it. That is going to be a huge freaking honker of a book. You must really love that shit to be able to buy it.
Yeah, especially given that a lot of those books, at least here in the States, you can pick up the floppies pretty cheap, with the exception of obviously the those first 6. Those are more expensive. But once you get into the Incredible Hulk 100, 6 or 7 and stuff like that, they're actually fairly reasonable in reader copies.
Yeah, that is very, very expensive. What are our overall thoughts on Night Terrors? I didn't mind it. Look, I don't read that much DC, but I like reading the DC events and I didn't mind it. What about you guys?
Didn't read it.
I didn't get the singles, so
Haven't read it yet.
but I did keep up with the reviews, and seems like it's something up my alley. So I'm gonna get it.
Some of the art was pretty good in it. Guys, off topic, but any rumors on a reprint of Star Wars KOTOR? Been waiting for so long. I am the last guy you should be asking that because I know nothing about Star Wars.
Probably not, because that would be Dark Horse, and Marvel owns rights, so they'd have to relicense it, I think.
I'm just waiting for the remake of Star Wars KOTOR on PC. That's just me.
keep waiting.
I am. I will.
Don't hold your breath.
Don't you tell me what you do, so be.
Marvel Television's Agatha all along going down the road in the art series slipcase hardcover Max Meow hard graphic novel volume 6 When Pancakes Go Bad by Random House Graphic. That is a random title.
When pancakes go bad.
Medusa and Perseus hardcover by Ablaze Publishing. Missionary.
Oh,
That's kind of boring.
Thank you very much. I was so hoping someone would pick up what I was putting down there.
it's romantic.
It's effective. Look, it's effective.
It's
It tells a story, but it doesn't leave a lot to the imagination.
It'll leave her satisfied, but it won't leave her amazed. Missionary hardcover. Marvel Masterworks Captain America hardcover volume 17 with two different covers, one being the normal one on the left and the DM on the right. And again, Marvel Masterworks Incredible Hulk volume 19 with their normal cover as well as their direct market variant cover. We have Monsterwood Omnibus All Become One. I don't know what that is. Does anybody else?
Yeah, I've got one now.
I say close your eyes and just try to relax.
I thought this was a kid's show. Wait a minute here.
Now
Now the hour.
Real good.
I don't know why it's referred to as one. It definitely isn't. Moon Shadow. I'm dreaming of a Moon Shadow definitive edition expanded graphic novel from Dark Horse Publishing. And Mayu Bridge. I don't know. It looks like it's doing Lion King.
Moy Bridge? It's probably
Moy Bridge?
Spanish.
Mayu Bridge. Okay.
Leverage.
My Little Pony Classics Reimagined Odyssey trade paperback. Have we got any bronies in the panel?
I have like 4 of those comics, but they're for my they're for my daughter.
There he is.
They're for my daughter.
There's a brony. Right, we found it.
Daughter.
I need the adventures of Reverse Cowgirl. NacelliVerse? Am I saying that right? Trade paperback volume 1, Biker Mice from Mars and RoboForce from Oni Press. Napalm Lullaby. Wait, is that Remember again?
Yeah.
Napalm Lullaby.
Gonna get
I
both of
love
them.
that.
It's another
Why is
reminder
it a
book
trade
there.
paperback? Sharif, why is it a trade paperback?
Because it's not in a hardcover.
Oh my.
That was creepy. Neil Adams Classic DC Artist Edition hardcover, cover A Batman for $191.95 by IDW. That is also going to be a thick boy.
Oh, I'm
That's what
sorry.
she said.
Say that one more time.
That is going to be a thick boy. Mr.
Clip
Fat
it.
Stax.
Yes, I'm ready to clip that for you. Neil Adams Classics DC Artist Edition hardcover Green Lantern. New Warriors Nova and Night Thrasher Omnibus hardcover variant. And then you got the other variant of the same damn book. I'm not sure which cover is better. Yes, I know. The first one is better. And then Nightwing, the Prince of Gotham Omnibus. Based on this, I'm going to guess that this is, let's see, with that costume, that's going to be just right before the New 52. So when he had the red,
That will be
is
the
the
new
new
52.
52.
Did he go red in New 52? Is that what it was? All right, whatever.
What, Sharif, what cover of New Warriors are you getting? And you better be freaking right, man. Don't you dare say the wrong one.
New Warriors, I don't care.
You're not going to
Shut
get
up.
No.
it. This has the classic story, Friends and Enemies in it, that I read when I was an oh so little kid that introduced me to New Warriors.
Come on, Night Thrasher is the only
Thrasher?
skateboarding freaking superhero from the big two. Come on.
What's that?
Night Thrasher.
Night Thrasher, the only skateboarding superhero from the big two.
Oh, okay. Look, I don't really know Night Thrasher very well, but I have been reading the latest Avengers comics. No, sorry, Avengers Assemble, which is where Steve, Captain America, gathers a new team of Avengers consisting of a lot of classic members. And in walks Night Thrasher. And everyone's like, who are you? What are you doing here? And one person turns around and they're like, Night Thrasher, I'm a big hero. And you've got to read that scene because Night Thrasher just owns that scene. And he's just the coolest motherfucker in the goddamn room.
Yes.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Yes.
All right, moving on down to the next line here. There's some more of that. Here's Nightwing Trade Paper Volume 1 Bloodhaven 2025 edition. Outsiders Trade Paperback Volume 2 Never the End. Pageant Trade Paperback. And Parliament of Rooks Trade Paperback.
That's a cool cover.
Does anybody see anything wrong with Nightwing's pose?
His chest is a little puffy.
He's got some boobs.
It's very Liefeld-esque.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
So if you have not gotten the companion for Nightwing, that is just a trade that covers, I think, the first 6 issues, not to be confused with the compendium.
Sweet.
Path of Ascension, Volume 1. I don't know why it says Path of Ascension light novel. Oh, it's a light novel. That's why. Duh. Why does it say light novel? Because it's a light novel. You know, words, they have meaning.
Welcome to the show, Rob.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you think of as like Path of Ascension light, comma novel. No, it's comma light novel. Thank you. Okay, period. Phases of the Moon Knight trade paperback. Pierce Brown red. Pierce
Browns.
Oh, Pierce. What? It doesn't say Pierce Browns. It just says Pierce Brown. But I see what you're saying. If you read the actual book instead of their description, Pierce Brown isn't the title, it's the author. Got it. Red Rising Son of Ares. Omnibus.
Oh god, that was funny. I've never heard of this.
These are not written well, and if you don't know them, then these descriptions suck. Plastic Death and Dolls trade paperback. Plot Holes trade paperback Volume 1. Pluto Rocket graphic novel. And Power Rangers Prime trade paperback Volume 1.
Oh, Rob, you make me laugh. Okay.
Pluto Rocket sounds like a dog's. No, I'm not going to go there.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Like a dog's lip.
No.
Check out his Pluto Rocket.
It's not a South Park episode, sir.
So we got some pre-code classics with Dark Mysteries Softy, Volume 3. Predator versus the Black Panther, trade paperback. Punk Rock in Comics, hardcover.
Ooh.
And Quincredible, the Catalyst Compendium, trade paperback.
Man, that was a tongue twister right there.
Yeah.
I got through it though.
You got
You did.
through it. Like a
You did
champ.
very well. Predator versus Black Panther is one that I'll definitely be picking up.
I
That'd
don't
be
know.
cool.
Well, yeah, if you're not into it, but I mean, otherwise, the pre-code classics, those are kind of cool.
I mean, if
They're reading the
anyone
old
in the
horror
Marvel
stuff.
universe that should be fighting Predator, it should be Black Panther, I think.
Well, they just did the Wolverine one, and that was really good.
Can I get Predator versus Kraven?
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. And they recently just announced Fantastic Four versus Godzilla.
Money's on Godzilla.
Don't care about that one because we just had DC fighting Godzilla and stuff. But yeah, that's the movie Sony should have made, was the freaking Predator crossover with Kraven the Hunter. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Red Hood and the Outlaws, the new 52 omnibus to be picked up by Simon.
Steve, yes.
Yeah, 100%. I'm getting that one.
Actually, read the new 52. I'll tell you, I actually read this series. I might actually pick this up because I only got pieces of the series and never got a chance to go back and get them all. And I actually enjoyed this read. I actually thought this was a fun series. Don't take it too seriously. It's just fun. And
I hope everybody buys it so that we can finally get a volume 2.
I mean, granted, Starfire was a little sleepy aroundish, but whatever.
She was a busy girl, wasn't she?
Yeah. Red Sonja, Vampirella, Betty, and Veronica. Now that's an interesting mix.
Sounds like the start of a joke.
Love the much cover.
Red Sonja, Vampirella, Betty, and Veronica walk into a bar. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a second. Let me translate this for international. Red Sonja, Vampirella, Betty, and Veronica walk into a pub.
I see what you did there.
That's right. Red Coat, trade paperback, volume 1, and the trade paper direct market exclusive.
Ooh,
you're a bad man, Matt. That was brilliant.
I've heard Red Coat is very good.
Red Coat's fucking funny, dude. Like, I really enjoyed Red Coat.
Sell it to me, man.
I can't. I'm bad at that.
You know what I'd like to
read it. As
I bring back epic battles here, all on my previous one. I'm going to say what we need to cross over here is we need Red Coat versus the Fighting Yank.
Ooh.
For those that don't know, the Fighting Yank is a superhero who, based upon finding a cloak from his great-great-great-grandfather who fought in the Revolutionary War and gaining superpowers, and he wears a uniform of the American Revolutionary. And of course, Red Coat here being a British Redcoat from the Revolutionary War times. It just seems like a match made in heaven for the two of them to have
with unlimited powers also. I kind of like this idea.
Yeah.
You should pitch it. You should pitch it.
The crossover you didn't know you needed.
Amen. It's your page, brother.
My page. Rick and Morty Deluxe Double Feature Hardcover. RuneScape Untold Tales God Wars trade paperback. Saga. Keep reading Saga, by the way. I love it. Trade paperback volume 2, new edition. Santos Sisters hardcover, volume 1. MR.
I would love to keep reading Saga. However, the breaks are just killing me, man. I've had three hardcovers on my shelf for what seems like 10 years now, and I loved them. But when am I getting a new hardcover? By the time it comes out, I'm just not going to care.
I freaking love Saga. Just keep doing it. It
is good.
It is one of those few collected editions that I own. I have the compendium for Saga.
Lying Cat is like one of the only pop vinyls that are non-Marvel DC that I went out and bought because I just love that character.
Lying. That's all he says. I love it. He's got one word and it's riveting. Search and Destroy trade paperback volume 2, Season of the Roses hardcover, Sesame Street, Grover lends a hand hardcover, hard pickup. That's a part of the collection right there.
Wow.
And I'm not even going to give that one to the
You're
kids.
picking up Grover's Grover's lends a handle on that happy endings, and then you can pick up Search and Destroy here with your Kill 'Em All.
And in a hard cover as well.
That's right.
Shred or Dead. GN. I believe it's SIR trade paperback, if I'm reading that correctly.
Which stands for?
And Tie. I don't know what it stands for, sir.
Make something up.
Series is. Oh shit. No, Siri. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Hold on, wait. We're not talking it's okay, Siri. It's okay. Go to sleep. Smurfs. Who is that Smurf? Hardcover and trade paperback.
Who's that Smurf?
Siri, calm down. It's okay.
It's Papa.
Shut up, Siri. Shut up. Sonic the Hedgehog IDW collection, hardcover volume 5. Sons of Shiva trade paperback 3-in-1 collection. Soul Taker trade paperback Space Usagi White Star Rising Spec Ed hardcover.
Ooh, Space Usagi. Ooh.
That actually sounds pretty cool. Space
Yeah, I
version.
might have to get that one.
That one actually sounds pretty dope.
Oh, geez. How many issues is it? Hang on. $84. We want it to be a bit chunky.
6, I guess.
It's 3 issues.
For how much?
But
You
how many pages?
better pay for
How many pages?
thick single issues.
I mean, yeah, is it a thick boy?
Whoa.
Oh, my God. Hey, Americans in the chat in the panel, is this shocking you guys at all? What we pay for these collected editions, or is it what you'd expect?
Well, considering the previous one that we translated in price was actually a fair price. This one, though, 3 issues, that's about $50 US. That's a little pricey for a 3-issue. I mean, is this a hardcover? It is a hardcover.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess still, I think for 3 issues, I expect it to be in a hardcover more in the $39 US range, not the $50 US range.
$20.
Right.
That's what I would expect, really, for 3.
You'd like to? I said I'd like to pay us, more in the $19 to $29 max, but yeah, no, that's a spicy meatball.
Oh.
Well, the single issues are 40 pages each, so that comes up to 120.
Okay,
for the
so
hardcover.
they're not the normal size issues.
Yeah.
It's like 3 trade paperbacks put together. I don't know. I mean, that might be worth it if you're
Yeah,
a
that might be.
White Star
If you're-
Rising Spec
If
Ed
you're into
fan.
that, but-
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
well.
for the collectors.
In the immortal words of Eeyore, oh, bother.
Oh, here you
Pay
go.
no
There's the
attention to
trade-
me.
And then there's
Nobody
the
does
trade
know
paperback
how.
version of it. So there you go. $23.95 makes a little bit more sense to me. Speak up, Santiago. You should speak up. Defend yourself. Don't let anyone pick on you. Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus hardcover Buscema Rhino direct
Buscema?
market variant. Thank you. That's what I meant to say. That's duh. Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus hardcover Green Goblin cover. That's actually pretty cool. I'm digging that.
So you did not say that in the way that it's meant to be pronounced, E-Man, and I have a lot of respect for you, and I'm very sorry to show you up here, but it should be pronounced as holy fucking shit! It is the Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus hardcover, baby! This is the 2nd volume, and it is right before the Clone Saga. This has the death of Harry Osborn and so much more in it. This is such an exciting collection that I cannot wait to get my hands on that. And if you're going to get the Rhino cover, get the hell out of here. It is definitely the Harry Osborn Green Goblin cover. Holy crap. Can you
However,
collection?
That's not the foily cover like we had on the floppy. So
That's right.
it's less cool because it's just going to be gray and white printed webs versus the foily glittery stuff we had in the original. But
Man, Bo was like born 2 generations too late, man. He would have been the perfect like infomercial guy, wouldn't he? He'd be like, I would watch him at 2 o'clock in the morning and whatever. You're selling what, like socks that put on, I don't know, wool socks, whatever. I will buy whatever Bo like sells.
Well, let me tell you something, brother, because not only does this collect Spectacular Spider-Man 178 to 216 and Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 12 to 14, it also includes something that was never previously printed in oversized format. You could only ever get this in the original graphic novel, which was just a small, very small, thick, thick, I'm being contradictive, a very small trade paperback, and that is the Amazing Spider-Man Soul of the Hunter, where Spider-Man meets Kraven the Hunter in the afterlife, and they have a very great interaction. I can't tell you what happens because it'll ruin the story, but that is for the first time collected in omnibus format. Oh, yeah.
I will buy
what's
media's door-to-door salesman.
What's the cost on that book?
That is $157.95.
All right. And how many issues did it say it collected? It said
it is 78, 79.
All right. So it's actually collecting about 40 issues plus another 3, essentially. So about 43 issues roughly. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair then. Because I'm thinking this is not an expensive series by any stretch of the imagination, at least here in the States. This is you can pick these up for $2 to $4 all day long in back issue bins. So you got to do doing the math. I'm going like, oh, okay, I guess that's fair. So, all right, cool.
I can't.
If only it had a foily jacket to go with it, that would be phenomenal.
That would.
But you got to read Matt's comment, Bo.
Oh. Those compression socks will help you gout, by the way. By now.
Read it with your enthusiasm. Like I said.
Oh, sorry. These compression socks will help your gout. Buy now. Matt, sold. I have the gout.
Yeah, please. Yes. I'm Filipino. I need like 12 of those. Here you go. I'm not even going to try that. Trade paperback, The Saint of. Not going to try that either. For $13.99 from Act Comics. Star Wars Akosha Season 1 trade paperback. But thank you. Keep going. How about keep that right?
The Saint of Dakshuanar.
What he said. Star Wars Visions Treasury Edition, Steve L. McEvil, hardcover. Good night, Vol 3.
Graphic novel, Volume 3.
Graphic novel, Volume 3. Graphic novel, Volume 3.
Sharif, it's your turn to
that
shine.
Star Wars Treasury at that price, I would imagine it's going to be a soft cover. Anyways,
which one?
Strange Bedfellows graphic novel in soft and hardcover, coming out on the same day from Harper Alley. Same goes for Student Government, but this time from Mad Cave. Oh no, Maverick Mad Cave Studios. Wait, what? I thought it was just Mad Cave. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, you're right. Why is it Maverick Mad Cave all of a sudden? Okay. Sub-Zero. Fight!
Sub-Zero. I don't think this is Street Fighter, but it's Volume 2 from Omnipress. Suicide Squad by John Ostrander, hardcover Omni, Volume 1 coming out. Superman Action Comics Straight Paperback Volume 1, Superstars. These are they're getting superstar writers just to write about 3 issues each. And this is volume. Why does it say Volume 1 in the description and Volume 2 in the photos? I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Superman, Final Crisis, Legion of 3 Worlds Deluxe Edition. So this would be collecting the 3-issue crossover of Final Crisis. Yes, another one I'm gonna pick up from Tom King, Superman Up in the Sky. This is the deluxe edition. I have the singles. Thought of
Is that the
buying
recent
it.
run?
No,
Is that
this
like
is quite old.
Quite old?
Yeah,
Tom King can't be that old.
it is. Let's see.
Hold on, what's old to you? And don't offend
Yeah.
the old people here. Right.
Up in the Sky.
I'm pretty sure you have some people on here born in the year that begins with 19. So
Yeah.
watch it, Sharif.
Because to me, Tom
Yeah.
King is definitely a new writer.
Okay, sorry, it's just 5 years old.
There you go, Sharif. And you're like the oldest one here.
Five.
So
Dude, 5 years in comics it's old
Is
news.
still the modern
Yeah,
era.
but for us, yeah. And for us
I was
older
born
people,
in the
adults,
year that begins with 19, Sharif. Okay, just
Okay.
remember that.
Tales
for us
of
older people,
Temple
the panel
Towns,
is like 5
straight
minutes.
paperback from AC Comics. Teen Titans Starfire, trade paperback. Connecting cover edition. I wonder what it connects to. Terry and the Pirates hardcover, the Master Collection, Volume 10 from Clover Press. Ted Ward hardcover from Fantagraphics. Tex Relentless hardcover. This is the signature edition from Epicenter Comics. Conventional hardcover. Confessional hardcover. Skeletons around the neck. From Silver Sprocket. TMNT Ongoing Collection hardcover volume
Ooh.
17.
oh, shit. 17? Oh, that's a new. Oh, sweet. Hang on.
I think this is the last one. I think.
Volume 7 goes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 137 to 137. Alliance 1 to 5. And the oh my God, it has it all, Sharif.
Told you.
Do you remember that other hardcover that I just bought? The Armageddon
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I think that one has a little bit more. So this
Anybody want to buy a hardcover Armageddon game?
Next row, please. Tongues hardcover from Pantheon Books. Toxic Avenger. Oh man, I missed it. Oh, this is from Ahoy. Okay, I might pick that one up. Transformers Deluxe hardcover from GWJ and Mike Spicer. 2 covers right there. We've got Prime for the main cover and Starscream.
Is this
For
the
the
new
DM.
Transformers run?
Yeah, it's
from
Daniel
the
Warren
John-
Johnson from Image. Yeah, it's the new one.
and the Joint
Oh,
Universe. Yep.
Okay.
The EU as
Which-
well.
Which, if you haven't started reading, if you haven't read that series, and you've been waiting for the collected, then this is what you want to sign up for, because this is a phenomenal read. I am not a Transformers mark like E-Man, but I have been all in on this series,
Yeah.
and because everybody had said leading up to this how great, the Daniel Warren Johnson, other things like Do a Power Bomb and whatever the Murder Falcon and stuff were, that I decided to give us a shot. And I'll tell you, I am freaking sold and have been loving it.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is right here. This Transformers run is for the people, for the people who grew up on Transformers in the 80s. This is the adult version that we've wanted. This is what, okay, if I am 45 and I want to watch this again, how am I going to want to watch it? And
It's not your kids' Transformers.
no, it's
I mean,
not at all.
Frickin' Shockwave is like frickin' Joseph Mengels, and frickin' you get Ultra Magnus with frickin' PTSD. I
Yeah.
mean, you get Optimus Prime accidentally stepping on a deer, and your Earth is soft and squishy.
Yeah.
It just
Oh,
it's
wow.
Squishy, and then-
great
and then-
stuff.
And then Starscream
and people die.
squishing. Yeah, people die.
Yeah.
They explode. It's
So
phenomenal.
can I read this without getting Void Rivals?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Yes.
Good to know. All right. Well, you've sold that to me.
You're not reading it already, Bo?
He's a collected
No.
edition guy.
Yeah, I recently just got the original IDW hardcovers, volume 1 to 8, which is the first phase, and I haven't read them yet. And they never finished the second phase in hardcovers, so I've been a little hesitant.
Yeah. You need this one in your life. You need both of them. Matter of fact.
Trinity Generation straight paperback from DC, Ultimate Black Panther by Brian Hill. This is the volume 2 of the new series from Marvel. Ultimate X-Men Epic Collection trade paperback volume 1 tomorrow, people. So with this, it should collect probably 12 issues at least, like from the old trades. Ultra Mega by James Herron, trade paperback volume 2 by Image.
Ultra Mega is awesome. I freaking love Ultra Mega.
Love kaijus.
Yeah.
I gave that Ultimate Black Panther a go, and it just wasn't going anywhere, so I gave up. All right, Stevie.
You're on mute, mate.
I'm on mute because people are coming in out of my house and my dog's going mental, Bo, so I'll let you take this one.
Oh, okay. Any opinions about Ultimate X-Men? I haven't read any. Yes, Ultimate X-Men, the original Ultimate X-Men was really, really good, which is what that book is. It does dip later on, but that book is solid. Vampirilla, Dark Reflections, trade paperback. Venom War, Spider-Man, Lethal Protectors trade paperback, which is actually really cool because even if you aren't reading the Venom War event, this story is about Spider-Man getting the symbiote back in current continuity. And it's actually really intriguing because the symbiote himself and Spider-Man have grown so much over the years since when they first got together that it's a really different dynamic that you haven't seen before with the symbiote and Peter Parker. Violator, trade paperback, and Vishnu the Savior in another collection. We all got something. And that's very true. We all got something, whether that be, herpes or depression. We all got something. Wednesday Comics, hardcover. That looks like a book you'd want to get, Sharif. You like that?
You mean that one there?
What?
But do you have it in a hard cover?
Who smashed Hollywood's barriers? Bruce Lee. Did they just answer the question in the title? Who smashed Hollywood barriers? Bruce Lee hardcover. Okay. There's no question mark. I was a little confused.
With no punctuation and nothing else, all you have is line breaks, and it doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't make any sense, does it?
No. Yeah.
For those of you who are listening at home and think, man, these guys stumble over their words, you do it yourself. It is not easy when there are zero punctuation and zero anything else to go off of other than just words that don't even like page break or line break within like any kind of logic. It's just, let's just use this large font and just let it fall where it may.
Wolverine deep cut, which again proves what Rob just said, because it should be Wolverine deep cut.
Deep cut, yeah.
Not Wolverine deep cut.
Or Wolverine deep cut.
You say that again.
I'm going Wolverine deep. That means about 5 feet tall.
Wolverine, Enemy of the State trade paperback, and brand new printing of Wolverine Goes to Hell by Jason Aaron, this time with a brand new cover that you can get at the direct market on the left, or you can go for the classic cover on the right. Sharif, I'm going to guess if you picked a cover, you'd be getting the DM. Is that correct?
I'm not going to pick this one up.
But if you were, you would get the DM cover. Is that correct?
Probably.
The answer is yes.
No.
The answer is yes. Just
see for Omnis that are coming out with a new print, we are so used to seeing the covers of the old one that we I personally would gravitate towards. So I would probably stay with the Jaylee cover, but if
God damn it!
Arthur Adams doesn't,
I wanted to call you a dickhead because I thought you were going to go with the DM, but you didn't, so you ruined it for me. Thanks a lot. Okay. Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka Omnibus hardcover, Volume 1. Is that a good run? I don't know.
it is, and with the updated contents, it does collect the Superman Action and Adventures of Superman for the Sacrifice crossover as well, which wasn't included in the earlier solicitations. It's for me. This is going to be a little bit difficult because it's gonna miss out just about 4 or 5 issues of a different creative team just before Greg Rucka, and the collection is not gonna flow real well on the shelf. Seeing how it's Volume 1, Volume 2 might collect the Rebirth run.
X Factor by Peter David Omnibus, volume number 4, which reminds me I have not picked up volume 3 yet, so I better get on that. I don't know which cover to get out of these two because they both look very similar to me. And then you got the X Factor by Peter David Omnibus volume 1 reprint, and X Factor. I'm getting very confused right now.
Yeah,
what's
4
going
is
on
being
here?
split. The one on
So I
So we've
guess
got volume 4, then we've got volume 1 as a reprint, and then volume 4. Okay, I'm with it now.
yeah,
Okay.
it didn't put it in any order, but you got 2 volume 1s. You got the Joe Quesada column and the Larry Stroman cover, and then you got the David Yarden and the Todd Knock for the volume 4.
Yeah, okay. Either way, I still need volume 3. And last but not least, X-Men Epic Collections trade paperback, volume 19, Mutant Genesis, as well as Yucatan 1512 trade paperback. That is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Oh, Quesada cover looks best. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, well, Rob, E-Man, thank you very much for joining us today. How do you feel about it? How does your cherry getting popped feel?
Felt scrumptious, actually. Thank you. Oh my! Thanks for allowing me on the show, Bo.
Well, that's cool. Because you guys haven't been on the show before, I do feel like we are inclined to do something a little random,
Yes.
a little off the cuff, something that hasn't been discussed prior. And Sharif loves doing them.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's the Aussieverse Thought of the Week.
And now it's time for the Aussieverse Thought of the Week.
Oh, jeebus, it's me first. Merry Christmas, everyone. I have no thoughts. Ask my wife.
Okay, well that was shit.
No,
Okay,
it was great.
if money doesn't grow on trees, then why do the banks have branches? Okay.
God, that's terrible.
Well, I had to come up with something.
It's good. Yeah. All right. Yep.
We're not going anywhere, Sharif.
Hey. Happy deja vu.
Oh, you suck.
Oranges and bananas. I find them both appealing.
This sounds like a dad joke like version of this show, and I got none other than Merry Christmas to everyone out there, and make sure Santa Claus shows up for the kids.
Well,
That's all I got.
If you want them to have the good presents, by the way, make sure when you leave out your cookies, skip the milk. He likes Scotch. Single malt, aged 15 to 20 years.
He loves Scotch.
Axel, Unfortunately, you're probably just a tad too late, my friend. You will have to rewind because we are at the end of the video. Thanks for the well wishes from my mum. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. Aussieverse for life, from the womb to the tomb. That is correct. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I know this isn't really your cup of tea. You're very much into single issues.
No, we're Americans. We drink coffee.
Hey,
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining. Rob, E-Man, we would love to get you individually on a show one day where we can, do a bit of
gang up on us individually. Is that what I'm hearing?
Whoa.
I was going to say interview or whatever, but yeah, okay, whatever.
Oh.
Unstoppable Bart, you did miss this. I'm so sorry. I just woke up. It must be really early in Israel at the moment. See you, legends. Nick May, thank you very much. Well, I guess we have to ask these two individuals. Let's see if we can just.
So, E-Man, you gonna be going to East Bay Con?
I'm going to be attending East Bay Con. That's a convention here in California, United States.
Oh, no, they left. Forget them. We don't have to explain it to them. It's just us talking now at this point. So, East Bay Con.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to East Bay and to Berkeley. I'll be there.
Unfortunately, I can't go to Berkeley. It's on a Saturday. I got a show to do.
You do have a show to do.
It's like 5 shows a year, and like 4 of the 5 are like on Saturdays. Keep talking to me about potentially broadcasting my show live from there, but I have to go check the internet connection stuff there. But definitely I'll be at the East Bay Con, since that's on a Sunday.
What is Aussieverse?
Made sure I picked up my ticket for that. But I'll tell you, it's gonna be fun. Get more commissions, everything else. E-Man, what's coming up on your channel this week?
Nothing this week, but keep an eye out. Working on the Confabulation episode 3, and I'm going to be doing some more. I'm going to start doing some reviews of not just Transformer toys, but video games I've been playing and comics. Man, I'm going to be doing some reviews in 2025, so that's a big thing for me. What about you, Rob? What's coming up?
Well, I just got done recording the Monday mail call. It's a big one. Merry Christmas to me. Some great cool stuff, including some exclusives from Fan Expo that came because I ordered them rather than buy them there, so I didn't have to haul them around and stuff. Plus, they had that discount deal. But that I got some more art slabs back from CBCS that we'll be doing on Thursday. Of course, tomorrow, or depending upon in a few hours from now.
In a few hours, I was going to say.
It's really 11 hours from now. No matter where you're at in the world, 11 hours from now. On that YouTube /@RobsFatStax will be only slabs. We'll have Justin Birch letters. He'll be joining us, showing off some of his collection. In that, we'll find some more out about him, and he's a comic book letterer, hence the name. And of course, he'll be our final guest for 2024. The following week will be our best of our top. Chris and I will do our top 10 slabbed comic book pickups for 2024 as we go battle head to head. As he says, it's no competition because he knows I've already won.
I got you. You know what? I'm going to be on Team Rob with this one because I was there when you picked up some of those solid covers this year. So
yeah, it's a big debate to put up which book becomes is number 1 and number 2, but they're both deserving of either slot.
I'm just saying, I was literally there when you picked up a solid not a first appearance, but a number 1. And I was like, oh,
you're the last book I needed in that Spider-Man run.
Yeah, you got it, and I was there. I actually got it on video too. You actually going,
that's right,
and then him going. So,
making a deal, solid. No less.
Yeah,
I'm really glad he did because that book's come down in price a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
Still, so you guys, if you're not following Rob, make sure you guys follow Rob, okay?
And E-Man, don't forget that, and of course, the podcast.
C-List Villains Podcast. That's right. It's where 3 of my buddies go ahead and talk nonsense to come through. C-List Villains Podcast. We come on live Saturdays or Sundays at 7 p.m. Depends on whatever Red wants to do it. But yeah, make sure you guys follow that right there.
Yeah, Bo has just come back because he's bored of the joke. He's thinking that this was going to go someplace and he's going to have some fun with it. Instead, we just go. This is what professionals do, Bo. We have no problem filling time.
This is what radio training does to you. Bo, you thought you had us.
I was just waiting for you two to fuck each other live on my channel. It just sounded like that's where it was going. What is Aussieverse, Rob and E-Man?
It's a fantastic channel that I was a part of, and I want to say thank you for letting me come on.
Okay, that is a great answer, but no. Rob?
If his connection's not stuffed, his
No,
pause
he's
is beautiful.
fine. He just doesn't know the answer, and he doesn't know what to say.
Smoke bomb.
It's right there. Oh, my God. He just left. He just left. Ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't aware and you've been watching this show only for E-Man and Rob, then the answer simply is Aussieverse is for life. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time. Rob, no, you're not allowed here anymore. I am going to be hosting Near Mint Conditions Q&A show with a couple of other people at 3 a.m. for the Australians, so that's a few hours away. We are going to be having Matt Appleman on the show Monday. We then have the FOCs next week, and then it's going to be Christmas. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it, especially everybody that has been watching for the last hour and 35 minutes, because we do understand that you could be watching another movie, another TV show, or hell, even another YouTube channel. But instead, you've been watching us, and we really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We will catch you next time. And as always, Rob, what is it?
It's morphin' time.